He floated like a butterfly and stung like a bee, but in a bout with me, he will fall in the third round. I am a 4-time champion, and moreover, I am your mentor. Holmes, you talk too much. This is a legendary conflict between a student, a mentor, and a fan. At that moment, Larry Holmes was undefeated. Muhammad Ali's words struck a nerve with Larry Holmes, and he wanted to teach him a lesson. But just look at Ali's condition, even to the naked eye, it's evident that he is ill. However, champions don't become champions without sacrificing their own health. They are willing to destroy themselves for their goals. Of course, Ali wasn't just a punching bag, and while he was fresh, he landed blows on Larry quite effectively. Holmes was driven by emotions and didn't pay attention to the fact that he was facing someone far from being in good health. As for Ali's illness, I think it's because of his preferred fighting style, where he absorbs punches. Yes, he might mitigate their impact, and the power decreases, but the sheer number of punches throughout his career is enormous. Larry's prediction didn't come true. Ali lasted much longer than 3 rounds. Spectators celebrated with each accurate strike from Muhammad Ali. He wasn't just a champion, he was an idol for billions of people. And in the middle of the fight, Larry Holmes had a realization of what he was doing. He felt sorry for beating his idol and mentor, and he even hinted at surrendering. But Muhammad Ali never surrendered, and he had no intention of doing so in this fight. So Larry Holmes had no choice but to go for the knockout. It's good that Ali's coaching staff understood everything and made the right decision to stop the fight. There was simply no chance of winning. Meanwhile, a 16-year-old youth was watching on TV how his idol was being beaten. This deeply affected him, and he promised himself revenge. Larry said a lot of unnecessary things. I promised myself that I would get my revenge on him, and this moment has come. Before the match began, Ali approached Mike and said, "It's your time, beat him for me." Tyson was furious and went for a knockout in the first few seconds of the fight. Larry was clearly running with fear in his eyes due to Tyson's relentless attacks. But many people forget about the age of Holmes, which also influenced the course of the battle. I want to emphasize that Holmes was the first to understand how to counter Tyson. He clinched as they got closer and didn't waste any energy while Tyson missed from range. And the most amazing thing is that Holmes realized this during the fight, proving that he is not just a paper champion. Who knows how it would have ended if he had been younger. In the end, Tyson still managed to knock out Larry, and the fan avenged his idol. By the way, the quarrel between Larry Holmes and Muhammad Ali created an unfair impression of Larry as a person. Ali behaved sometimes worse than his opponents. The proof that Larry is a good person was his tears from the realization of what he had done, and here are his words after the battle. "I sincerely respect him. Did it hurt you to fight him? I beat him today, but I'm not proud of this victory." So, many who described this story portrayed Larry as ungrateful and arrogant, but this was not the case. Despite the competition in the ring, Holmes has always expressed sincere respect and gratitude to Ali for his achievements and contribution to boxing. Well, this story has come to an end. Thank you all for watching. Goodbye.